Hey guys, I'm Dave Hill, owner of DH GunWorks down here in Evant, Texas. I'm also a soon-to-be graduate of American Gunsmithing Institute's Master Gunsmithing Course. And that's what I wanted to take some time and talk to you all about today. It was just my journey through their program. My journey started about 4.5 months ago when I decided that I wanted to pursue gunsmithing as a profession and my retirement. And I'd done all my research, you know, from all the online schools to more traditional schools. And for me, it really came down to three things. One was the curriculum. I wanted to actually understand how these work so that I was able to fix them. I did not want to be a parts replacer. The other thing was the caliber of the instructors. And then a big one was, I hadn't really even thought about it until I made the phone call, was the knowledge of the staff. There's a lot of places I called and they knew nothing about their curriculum or barely understood it, or they didn't know anything about the business, the industry. And to me, if they really want you to be successful, they kind of have to understand all of it. And when I called AGI, you know, I was pretty on the fence about it. I didn't know that how this was going to turn out. You know, it's all online. I didn't know, you know, what am I really going to be able to do? In fact, that was one of my questions that I asked, pretty point blank. What am I going to be able to do when I complete all of this? And the answer was very quick, without hesitation, and to the point. You're going to be able to fix anything that comes down the road. So anyway, I talked to Sue Engel over there. She was my student advisor, and we had a very real conversation about what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go with this. And we decided that the Master Gunsmithing Course, along with the appraisal course, Firearms Appraisers, was going to be my path. And she was so confident and so knowledgeable about the curriculum, the industry, and the instructors. It was very easy for me to just say, all right, let's do it. And that's what I did. We had the whole thing done in about, you know, 30, 45 minutes. And then as the days went on, you know, I really began to question my decision. It's just your brain starts running what ifs and all kinds of things, and I had many arguments with myself about, boy, this is probably one of the dumbest things I've done. I just threw away a bunch of money. What can you really learn, you know, through DVDs, online stuff? You know, I remember the night that I had enrolled. That night, my wife and I were sitting at the dinner table, and I remember telling her, you know, I don't know about this. I think I'm gonna call them and cancel. You know, I was almost sick to my stomach, no joke. And it's just a lot of stress. I'm 50 years old, and the thought of starting over with a new career can be it's a lot to think about. But this is what I want to do, and this is my retirement. So anyway, I had that mental argument with myself until the courses showed up. And basically, my mindset was, you know, they have 100% money back guarantee. I'm going to look at the courses, and I'm going to make my mind up. And the first two courses I did was the Firearms Appraisal course, and then you start your what they call the Level 1 Gunsmithing course, which is introductory. The first part of that is introduction to gunsmithing, and I was really blown away with the content in that. I mean, you learn a lot just in the introduction, and that pretty much quelled a lot of my doubts about the program being valid. And then it was just a matter of how am I gonna get business. I live out in the middle of nowhere, you know. It's for me to go grocery shopping, it's an hour in any direction. So anyway, what I'll say to that is everything in your course helps you do that. They have your business success, what they call a business success package. It's all your paperwork, all your FFL paperwork, all your invoices, repair tags, log books, and how to approach it, how to be successful, from writing ads to you know, how to go out and get work and establish a route, and that's what I did. I went and as I started taking the courses, I took in little projects for that particular part of the course. And, you know, it wasn't very long that, you know, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and the projects got more and more and more, and my confidence got greater and greater and greater. And, you know, here we are, 4.5 months. I put in my paperwork, and I'm open. It was just time to build the shop and do it for real. And all of my doubts were quickly laid to rest. There's a lot of work out there if you can do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you through the shop, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. And I really hope that this encourages you and maybe quells some doubts that you might have about these courses. Like I said, I really wish there was a video like this out that I could find that spoke about these things, because you're taking a big plunge, and you know, you're kind of on a hope and a prayer, or at least you feel that way, and you're really not. So anyway, let me readjust my little phone, and I'll take you through the shop. I'll show you some of the projects we're working on. I feel that that's the best way for you to understand what you can accomplish and what they teach. So just hang on a minute and we'll get going.